What is happening, guys? It's me again, Honest Dave, with
Crazy Mia,
my baby doll. And today I'm going to do an EDC video for you. God damn it, David, when's another night review coming out? I don't fucking know! I honestly don't. I have nothing really planned.
Wake up every now and then.
Insomnia sucks.
I know, right?
Yeah, so today I'm just going to show you what I carry. And I don't carry all this stuff at one time. I grabbed a few things I carry off and on, you know, stuff I like to carry every now and then. So, what should we start with, honey?
Why don't you just start with the light?
Let's start with the wallet like I usually do. Got this brown English leather wallet.
Thought you don't carry trifolds.
I don't like to, but I carry this one. With a few tools in it. Still got the Wallet Ninja multi-tool.
Huh?
The Wallet Ninja multi-tool. It's a multi-tool the size of a credit card.
Okay, things get weirder and weirder about it.
I've showed you guys this plenty of times. You don't really need a camera.
And you have a knife in here somewhere.
Yeah, I do. It's right here. I got the Sinclair Card Sharp credit card knife. Kind of a little novelty piece, but it's nice to carry every now and then. Let's see. My homemade shotgun barrel ring. Made out of a 12 gauge. My Timex automatic watch. Yeah, my Timex automatic watch. Pretty good little watch. Yeah, let's see. Cigarettes, of course.
You might get in trouble.
Hey, don't care. One of my favorite, probably my favorite Zippo lighter I own. My 94 brass.
That thing is as old as you are.
Off by a couple of months. This one was made in November. Yeah, made in November of 94.
Not as old as you are.
Pretty good little lighter. Used to belong to my dad. Yeah, let's see. On this hand, well, wrist, just a small chain bracelet.
I'm not putting that back on.
The hell you're not. Of course, I still got my Samsung Galaxy S3, which is what I'm using as a camera. But for it, I carry a Morphe pack. Morphe?
Let me see.
I don't know what it says.
Let me see it.
Yeah, Morphe pack. Which is basically a charger inside of this. Works pretty good. Yeah, let's see. Small tube filled with toothpicks. Trying to quit smoking and they kind of help. Let's see, my Duck Commander cap with my American flag hat, fish hook pin thing. Of course, look at my glasses. You know, gotta have those. All this. New necklace. Haven't showed this one yet.
Okay, get it back now.
It is a tooth from a brush wolf. Pretty cool. Yeah, let's see.
Did you show your light?
I'm getting to it! My Bushnell 50 lumens light. Pretty good little flashlight.
Little too close there.
Little pocket clip. Little defense thing on the end of it. The only thing I did not like about this is you see where the pocket clip was laying against these rigid and rough pieces of metal. So I decided the other day, I think it was yesterday I did this, I took a small file and some sandpaper and sand that all down. So now, it goes in the pocket much easier. Good little light. And the keys. You don't need to see what's on the keys. You don't need to see the keys themselves. You don't need to see the keys themselves because I know you don't care. So I got an S binder to keep them on there. That way if I'm running down to the, I don't know, down to the mailbox, I don't need to carry all this stuff. So I got an S binder. My Dylan's little shopper's card, of course. A cheap ass little flashlight. Only about 6 lumens. Found one they had in 2 colors, orange and blue, and I like blue better, so.
You're just a very sparkly blue person.
See what I deal with? A new tool I haven't shown you yet. The Gerber Shard. Comes with 2 flatheads. Kind of a little pry bar. Some say it's a wire stripper in the middle, but I've never seen Gerber confirm that. A large bottle opener. And a 2D Phillips head screwdriver. It's actually a pretty good little tool. I like it. You can get these at Walmart right now in most places with the Christmas coming right around the corner. You know, a lot of name brand companies always like to put out their Christmas gear. Like Camelus has got that little shitty knife and that outdoor survival thing. I'm not going to buy it. I have no interest.
See what I deal with, people.
I have no interest in that company. I never really have. They make poor knives.
Oh, you do carry that. Watch once.
What? No, that is not something I carry. That is decoration. It's a Superman pocket watch I found for $10. Stop spanking me. Anyway, I'm trying to do a video.
I know what you're trying to do.
And let's see, my other tool on here. And this one I say is definitely worth the money. I found this at Walmart in the hardware section. The Gerber Clutch Mini Multi-Tool. It's good to have a multi-tool on you. You know, you don't have to run back to your car or your house to get the tools you need. But I don't like to carry a big multi-tool in my belt either, like the Leathermans and...
Whatnots?
Leatherman and Gerber, really. I mean, honestly, Leatherman and Gerber are really the only companies I know who actually make a decent multi-tool. I mean, the other like Trail $4 one, it's not too bad either, but hurts like a bitch to use it. But I found this little tiny one that fits right in the keychain. Weighs next to nothing. And on this tiny little piece of metal, or tiny little tool, I have a tiny flathead for glasses. I got some decent little tweezers. Not great, not bad, but decent. Comes with actually a pretty good little blade, nice and fat for what it is. It does a lot of work. Of course, it's made out of Gerber's Mystery Steel, because it's not one of their American-made products, but, you know.
Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, let's see, on this side, a nail cleaner and file. The nail cleaner itself works pretty good, but the file is... They could have done better with the file. Like, anyone who's really owned any Gerber's, you know, multi-tools with files on them knows exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go ask Nothing Fancy. Go watch his video about it. He's an asshole, but he is pretty smart when he wants to be. Yeah, let's see. What else we got in here? A decent sized flathead and a tiny little bottle opener. I don't like using that one too much because I get the feeling that would break. And a small 2D Phillips head. Which, like I said, these Phillips heads actually do pretty good work. And of course, gotta have pliers. Got that flat little nose, which is pretty good for picking out, oh, I don't know, splinters. Or grabbing some that you drop. Got good little vices. And tiny little wire cutters, which, yeah, for small stuff, like I work on guitar, I help make guitars and fix them. So it helps cut those kind of wires. Anything like bigger than that, I probably wouldn't go for it. That's what's on the keys nowadays. Yeah, let's see the knives. And currently I've been carrying 2 knives. And as you guys know, a few videos ago, I was talking about the Ozark Trail Tan Flipper knife. A lot of people found it popular, especially for $4. And it was supposed to be released last year for Christmas time, but for some reason here we in Winfield never got the thing. In fact, we never got anything from that series of them. Oh. Cigarette filter. Like I said, we never got any of the knives from that series here in Winfield. Until the other day. they randomly had 2 of them, which I picked up both of them. I got the camo flipper, which honestly I'm not very happy with. But it's $4, so, you know, can't really complain. Of course, I bought all the ones from this year, and I'll show you those videos, and I'll show you those ones in another video if you guys want to see them. If you guys want to see if you want to see the 3rd series of Ozark trail knives, you know, just say hey, yeah, whatever you want to do. But I really wanted the tan flipper one because it's very popular. Because I've been interested in these things since it came out. Like, the first one I bought was the blue Tonto flipper. Wasn't happy with. I gave it to my friend Corinne. And they made a few good ones, like the lockback, which I want to pick up another one. I think I gave that to my grandpa for Christmas last year. But I finally found one. They had 2. They just had 1. So I figured I better get this now or I'm not going to get it. And it actually works pretty good. It's got a nice 3-inch blade with a stone wash. Good little flipper. I mean, it flips better than the rest of them do. Yeah, you still can't flip it out all the way, you know. I know a couple of guys. I can get it close, but I know a couple of guys can do it all the way. I used to be able to get it all the way. There we go. Little liner lock, but unfortunately has a little bit of up and down play. Yeah, feel that. Tell me how much up and down play you think it is.
That.
Yeah. It's got that little sharp edge right there on the liner. You know, I wish they would have fixed that, but, you know, it's pretty damn good for what you're getting. Actual G10 handles, which is a very expensive plastic, really. I mean, it's hard believing you for that cheap. A tip-down carry-only pocket clip for the right side, which I wish, you know, a lot of people know me with knives that I do not like tip-down that much. I can live with it, but I don't like it. Yeah, let's see. Good little grip to it. And as Cutler Lover said, a reverse Tonto. I don't know if I call that I don't know if I call that a reverse Tonto blade, but that's pretty good. It's probably 440C steel. You know, it's made in China, obviously.
No, I thought it was made in Taiwan.
That's CRKT, honey.
I was being a smart ass.
Good. Actually got a very good thumb rim to it. So yeah, I actually really like this one. I think they did good on it. So, to my one subscriber, $1 Million Boys, or whatever you call yourself, honestly, I'm sorry, dude. I have no idea how to pronounce your YouTube name. That's as much as they got. You know, you offered to send me yours. You know, you don't have to do that anymore, buddy. I was able to finally find one. I appreciate it. And when it gets here, if you want it back, you know, because you said you sent it. When it gets here, if you want it back, just let me know, and I'll send it back to you. Okay, buddy? Appreciate it. But yeah, that's my secondary EDC knife. And of course, the first one hasn't changed since I got it. The Spyderco Endura 4 with a full flat ground and the...
That one originally had the serrated blade.
Yeah, I know. The fat man sent me a purple one with this blade on it, and I really don't like to call it purple. So I swapped them out and put the serrated blade on the purple handle. Which I unfortunately made the dumbass mistake when I traded the thing, because the guy told me that he was sending me an actual Italian switchblade, and he sent me one made out in China. Yeah, whoever you are, you know who you are, and I hope you fucking get your ass whooped. You piece of shit.
Eat shit and die. Not really, but...
But yeah.
I'm kidding.
My Spyderco Endura full flat ground. I love this knife, I really do. I've been collecting knives for 10 years, guys. I can personally say this is probably one of the best knives I've ever had in my hands. I have everyone telling me I need to get the paramilitary 2, which I want to get that too. Yeah, she's seen my Amazon wish list. You know, she knows what...
Yeah, a little bit knife crazy.
What? Oh yeah, and 95% of the stuff is all Spydercos. Yeah.
He has a knife. He needs to get a knife.
When do you get you a new knife? Yeah, I saw what you did to the one I gave you. What the hell were you hitting it with? What are you trying to...
my friend tripped me and I fell and I hit that concrete hard.
It looked like you were using it as a hammer.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I'll probably use a Swiss Army knife. Thanks, Mom. But yeah. Of course, one thing I did, because anyone who owns these knows that the pocket clip's like the strip really easy. I just said, fuck it, I stripped the entire thing.
I apologize if y'all think I'm weird.
Because I know a lot of people look at these and say, like, oh, it's black, it's got a big blade, it has to be tactical. You can't have a shiny pocket clip on a tactical knife. I'm not in the military. I have no reason to be tactical. Just give me a knife that works, and that's why I like this. Because it weighs, here, hold that. Weighs next to nothing. So it's very small, around an inch at its thickest. That's just the thumb ramp. Very thin handles. On, this way and this way. Great finger choil. I love lockback knives. And something I say that most companies need to do, and most people who watch my channel know this, that most companies either give you tip up or tip down, or tip up and tip down on one side only. This one pulled a CRKT on me, and tip up, tip down, right hand or left hand carry. I love that. Bidirectional handle scales. And I know some people complain that there's no jimping right here. You don't need any jimping there because you got this big thumb choil. And probably my favorite thing, what made me fall in love with these knives in the first place when I finally got them, is that spidey hole. Here, let me see that. See, most knives that I've had over the years, or most people have thumb studs. Which, yeah, thumb studs work pretty good, but they get in the way of sharpening. I'll touch my spidey. But yeah, most of them have that thumb studs. Or most of them are, some of them are spring assisted, and honestly, I don't like spring assisted knives. I mean, I've had two, and yesterday I just took the springs out of both of them. I'm not happy with them. The way I see it, if you're going to make a spring knife, just make it a switchblade. I know some people can't own switchblades where they live. There's only about 20 states here in America now, and sorry to anyone who lives in any other country. Especially if you live in...
It's a knife. Knives don't kill people.
People
kill people.
Especially if you live in England or Canada, because I've read up on your guys', the England and Canada knife laws. That's fucking insane. Canadians can't even carry pepper spray anymore. They made blowguns illegal. What, was there a big crime with blowguns going around lately?
Huh?
Blowguns, little tubes you stick the little needle out and you go. Those are legal in Canada now.
Well, they are deadly if you dip them on the right toxins.
Who the hell is going to think of that shit in advance?
A serial killer?
Who would get a blowgun? Because guns are still legal in Canada.
Don't get any ideas, people.
Yeah, I'm not fucking justifying murder. Don't think of that. Anyone who hurts anyone out there because they listen to David, that's on you. I didn't ever said do it. I'm just saying, guns are legal in Canada. What would be the point of carrying a fucking blowgun? It's a fucking 3-foot pipe. Who's not gonna see that shit? Like, oh yeah. Oh, did you do it? No, I'm just carrying a blowgun for no goddamn reason.
In the UK, what is your problem with a butcher knife?
I don't even know if that law went through. A few years ago, when the UK, the doctor said, like, we're going to ban big kitchen knives. They have to be short, they can't have a point to them, and they can't be sharpened.
So basically a butter knife.
You never know. A butter knife is serrated. Like, what if you accidentally cut yourself?
If you cut yourself...
My brother once cut himself with a butter knife somehow.
If you cut yourself with a butter knife, you must be really talented.
Yeah, I remember one time when I was a kid, my brother cut his stomach with a butter knife.
Yeah.
To this day, no idea how.
Okay.
Justin, I know you watch my videos. Don't get pissy. But
well, Justin, you got talent.
But yeah, guys, that's my EDC video. Got the Spyderco, of course. Which until I get... Honey, did you just hit... You call my brother talented and you just hit a blade... You just hit a blade in your hand.
I cut myself, so...
How do you do that? But yeah, guys, that's been my EDC video. We're going... fuck it. Let's make this thing all the way to 20 minutes. We only got about a minute left. So, yeah, guys. I figured we're this damn close. I'll just make this 20 minutes. God damn, have we been talking for 20 minutes?
No.
That's 20 minutes right there. Well, close to 20 minutes.
Daniel. Cuddles.
But yeah. And you might notice I'm no longer playing music in the background of my videos. That's because the Bean Boozled video where I had, I think it was like country music playing in the back.
You had the Duck Dynasty video.
Yeah, the Christmas the country thing. Got copyrighted. Yeah. Even though I did absolutely nothing wrong and I followed every law that, I didn't break any copyright laws.
Stand up for David!
Well, it's like, a few months ago they had that whole where's the fair use thing. Where is the fair use? Listen up, YouTube. Learn copyright laws, you jagoffs.
I think we're almost going on.
Yeah, and I know some people say like, "Oh, you're bad mouthing YouTube." I don't make a career out of this. This is a hobby. If they want to ban me for life,
YouTube also allows the feminism front go.
Okay, let's not get into a political rant here. Let's just cut this off.
Well,
We'll leave it for
bye-bye.
another video. So, guys, I'm sorry if you sat here this entire time just thinking like, my God, they're wasting a lot of our time. But thank you for watching. This has been Honest Dave and
Crazy Mia.
Signing out. And remember, be smart, stay sharp. Adios.